All right, we're on another adventure. It's that time again to get some wheat clean for next year's seeding. We got it all started here, so I'm just going to show you what's happening here. We've got wheat in that bin that's decent wheat. We're going to have that clean and so that next year we'll have some clean wheat to start. It's in November, and it's gotten a little bit chilly, but it's really mild for November if you think about having 2 feet of snow. So anyway, what's going on here is I got Andy from Pride Grain Cleaning, and he's been cleaning for us. You've seen it before on the channel. I'll just give you an update. So what he's doing there is he's got his truck that goes the cleaning trailer. It's got an engine and a generator. It's an engine generator on there, and so it just runs at a nice constant speed and supplies electricity to the cleaner. Cleaner is run by electricity with electric motors. So let's just start the process. Let me walk over here and I'll show you what the process is. Okay, like I said, we're coming out of that bin, and he needs to pull a constant load, and there's no way of getting his auger in the bin. So what we do is we have this trailer here as a surge, as to kind of hold the seed available until he's ready to clean. So I'm going to go ahead and run some in there. So I'm going to take our conveyor. Boy, I love this conveyor. Let's start it. Okay, we'll speed it up. It's fairly clean. Those Case IH combines do a good job of cleaning. It's cleaned up real well, but it still has wild oats in it, as I'll show you here. So we fill this trailer, and he's pulling from the other side, excuse me, into the cleaner. So let's take a look. So it comes out of here into this scalper that takes out the big items. Lots of grasshoppers. Comes in here, and this is a disc machine, a rotary drum. It's indented, and the kernels catch in the indents, and the wild oats don't, and so they fall out, and they fall down below, and then the cleaner grain is then runs up along there into these, and these here are sizers. They'll take out the small kernels of wheat and keep the big ones. All the stuff that we don't need travels to the back, is picked up, and that's where what we call the cleanings truck, where all that we don't want is put. We finished filling this truck. It's got about 250 bushels in it so far. Got another truck in the back. When this one fills up, we'll replace that one in where this one is, and then over there you see the auger. We're putting it in the hopper bins. So that's the process that we have. It takes about a day and a half for the amount of grain that we're going to clean, but it's great having it done now. It's a lot easier to do it now than in the winter. So
we still have a couple of these cubes left over. These are the chips from the center pins of the new Big Bud tractor. Earlier this year, I was able to have the opportunity to start machining those pins down, and I kept a bunch of these chips, and I decided to put them in little boxes so that you guys can have a little slice of history of the very first pins in the very first Series 5 Big Bud. So we still have like 40 or so of these, 50 of these left over, and so if you want to go to farmfocus.com, go ahead and go to our page and buy one of these things. And the donations from it, all the proceeds are going to a good cause. But Christmas is coming up, and I thought, you know what? If you guys want to, by all means, take one of these things, put it on your shelf, or give it to a buddy. Let them put it on their shelf. It's up to you. No biggie. But in case you wanted to, we got these things.
Okay, I just moved the truck over here and I'm unloading it. I went to get the camera so you guys can come along. I'm walking by our future bin project. As you can see, these are a group of bins that we bought some used ones, really inexpensive to say the least. And we got to get them moved. Might not happen this year, but maybe next year for sure, because house building will be done. But we might move 2 of them this month. Anyway, so I'm walking up to the truck and the auger. When I empty this first hopper, I'll drive the truck ahead, and then we'll get up on the scissor lift and we'll check the level of the bin to see. I think we got plenty of room, but we'll just confirm. Because I don't want to overfill that bin. Been there, done that. We did these back about 3 years ago or 4 years ago, and probably people are wondering to remember that how the pillars are doing. When I talk about pillars, I'm talking about each one of these. What we did is we had our derrick crane had an auger bit. We got up to 3 foot, and we went down about 4.5 feet, rebar, poured it, and then made pillars. And they're probably wondering, how well did it stand? Did they do any shifting, settling? No. It's been real stable. It was a great way to do it because you didn't have to pull a big heavy pad to put them on. They're anchored, the wind can't blow them away, and they're clean. And we've got this seabed, old ancient seabed clay. We call it shale, but it's actually just a clay, and it's sterile. We don't put any chemical down to kill any of this. Nothing grows here, so that's great. So it makes a great bed for to keep the weeds and grass away. Let's see how we're doing. Yeah, it looks like we're getting down to the bottom of the first hopper. I'll bring you back again and we'll take a look at the bin level. Alright, let's go up. Alright, so what we have is just under 2 rings left. That back hopper will take it up. There'll be 1 ring left, so probably about 500 bushels. And then on the next truck, which is about half the truck, and then we'll move the auger over to that bin. I'm gonna check this bin we're pulling out of just to see, because it was not full. It was down quite a ways. We finished harvest, and that was the last. These 2 bins, the one I'm climbing on was full. The one next to it is full, but this one here we're pulling out of it wasn't. So I'm gonna see how close we're getting to the bottom of the sump. It looks like we could get another couple loads out without turning on the sweep, and that'll probably be enough. Yep. You know, this process of farming, you have to get a rhythm, and many times you just got to take it one step at a time. It's all downhill from here.
Hey Nick, can you hand me a 1/2 inch impact? Oh, that's cool. Case IH. All right, let's loosen that up a little bit. Ooh, there we go.
Yeah. Did you know get all kinds of Case IH branded tools?
Huh, no way. Fun. All right, Nick, I need some oil here.
So you're not going to believe this, but Case IH makes #1 1540 engine oil, preferably used in Case IH equipment, or 1986 International Harvester 9370 Eagle.
Oh.
You know what else? You can get a commercial 1200 watt generator in red, branded Case IH. It's winter time. Might be a good time to think about one.
Good to know, Nick. Good to know.
Look what else I found. Ratchet wrenches, vice grips, and a pry bar.
We're cleaning peas. So we're using the conveyor to run out of the bin into that truck, and then we'll clean from the truck into the other truck and then put it in the bin. Yeah, a little bit of monkey around, but that's okay. We're getting things done. But yeah, it's as you can tell, there's a bunch of pea pods and nasty grasshoppers and all that kind of stuff that we're cleaning out of it, so we don't have to put that in the ground. We want clean seed. And if there's any oats or any other kind of seeds we don't want, like weeds, we'll clean those out. Oh yeah. There's some good peas in there. They just need to be sized and cleaned. But this backhoe conveyor sure is nice when you're doing that. So yeah, we basically clean from the bin into the back hopper of this truck, and then from there we're running into our homemade pea cleaner, and all the nasty stuff we don't want, or the small peas, goes into that small truck, and then everything from here will go into that truck. But we got to move the conveyor back and forth. Oh well. Stop, go, stop. A little bit of that mixed together. And you get stuff done. So yeah, it's working out pretty good. It snowed a little bit. We stopped cleaning some peas because we knew it was gonna snow, and got some stuff cleaned up and ready. But I'm going to clean the shop a little bit. It's not too bad on this side, but that side over there is a little messy, and it's been messy for quite a while. And with everything going on, and you guys don't see behind the scenes on Welker Farms, we're busy. We got a lot going on. And we don't show you everything because a lot of that stuff is just kind of, probably not that interesting. So, that being said, we have stuff that we just keep bringing in here and putting it down, and we'll put it away when we get a chance. We'll put it away when we get a chance. We'll clean this up when we get a chance. Well, here's my chance. Nick's busy working on his house, so I'm not going to say, Nick, clean the shop, you know? Although he should. I probably should yell at him a little bit more. I think he needs more motivation. But that being said, I think it's my time to clean the shop. So you see this grain deck right here? We bought it brand new in like 2013, I believe, and we've used it for many years. It was great for us, we loved it, but since we moved to the Westfield augers and you have that swing out drive over grain deck, it is quite a bit nicer to have that connected. So we haven't used this in a while. Well, I listed it to see if I could sell it, and a guy messaged me like, hey, do you want to trade? I'm like, well, trade for what? He's like, this. And he sent me a picture, and I'm like, I talked to my brother, talked to my dad, and we said, sure, why not? We'll trade it. So you'll see what's coming up. He'll be here in like maybe 20 minutes. So you'll see it in a little bit, I should say. But I'm gonna go hang out in the shop while I wait and do a couple things. So yeah, it'll be good. I mean, granted, I really did like that drive over deck. It's just we just don't use it, so we decided to move on. It'll be good. We're happy with the decision so far. Although we haven't seen it in person, and hopefully there's no surprises, but we'll find out. All right, stay tuned. We got another trailer. It's used. It's a Wilson. But it's got nice tires on it. Nice tarp. A few things that need to be done to it. Yeah. Got another trailer. Why? Just because we could, I guess. Didn't cost us anything. You got a good deal, and I guess we got a good deal. Go from there. Alright, I got some other things to do. But that's what we traded. Figured I'd let you guys know, because you're going to be wondering, where did that thing come from? Well, now you know.
A little noisy. Anyway, we didn't finish when we wanted to that day. This is about 2 days later. We had a storm come through, but we couldn't finish because we had a motor go out, and that shut us down. So we're back at it, but we did get about 2.5 inches of really wet snow, and about it was about a 2/10 of moisture altogether, a little bit of rain in the beginning. So now it's warmed up about 51, 52 degrees, and it's a sloppy mess. So this will be the last truck. Once we get it full, we're just gonna leave it. And then we'll come back in the morning when it's frozen, clean this all up, and clean the heat cleaner and put it away. But I was hoping to get done 4 days ago, but we had a breakdown, and then part of a day, and then the weather, and then we're back at it again. So whether or not you can get it done is up to the weather man or woman.
Well, good morning, everybody. It's a little chilly this morning, but it's a good morning. We are, well, I shouldn't say we. Dad was very generous on cleaning peas yesterday. I had some stuff going on and I couldn't make it over here. But this is the last load of clean peas that we're gonna put in the bin. And come on, conveyor. There we go. Everything's just cold. But last load we're gonna put in, and then we're done cleaning peas, which is a good feeling. And then the rest of it we'll haul to town, whatever we have left in the bin. So it's gonna work out pretty good.